So the Timberwolves are going to win the world championship.
Edwards. They are advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, it's on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, baby.
Whoa. Welcome to Wolves After Dark. I'm your host, Ashwin. Cameron was at the game 2 for 2 this last few days for Cameron in Minnesota. What a game. Wolves win. Fourth quarter heroics. Holy crap, that game was neck and neck, throat to throat, the whole way. And then fourth quarter happened, clamps came down, and they couldn't hit a shot, and we pulled away with a 3-point barrage when Ant checked back in. Gutsy, not necessarily play calling, but substitution patterns from Finch. A1 for Finch to get Terrence Shannon Jr. in, and a lot of Jalen Clark. Holy crap, Jalen Clark tonight. Dillingham played solid. Kind of a lesson learned for, all you ball handlers out there, and make your passes crispy, because Houston came to play, and credit to Houston. That was an incredible bout. Four quarter full performance. The game was tied like 15 times, like 30 times. Like the lead kept on bouncing back and forth, and then we pulled ahead, and it was just because our 3-point was hitting and theirs were shanking right. And I think Jalen Green in the second half played a role where he kind of started to become inefficient. They didn't go to Sengun, or like they didn't play Cam Whitmore down the stretch. And some of the role players didn't really do anything offensively. And that kind of maybe was a large part of the difference in the game. In addition, the substitution genius by pulling Gobert, because he was getting kind of owned by Sengun in the fourth quarter, and bringing in Nas and Jalen Clark and a whole bunch of other like little substitutions here. Really like commendable coaching staff, coaching kind of like decisions, as well as just grit and gutty performance. One of my favorite games of the season, if not the best game this season by far. The whole way through, minute to minute, like from start to finish, I was engaged. And wow, 127-114, Wolves over the Rockets. Let's start a new run. Trade deadline is over. We didn't make a move. Now we're dancing. You saw Ant at center court, 1.2 seconds left. He's dancing. Oh boy, what a game. Let's get to the comments. I want to make this a quick one, but who knows? Who knows? Second chance points played a huge role too. I felt like 26-16, I think was the numbers that I'm reading off. I'm not like pretending that I know this. And like we had kind of a shaky start with turnovers, like 7 turnovers in the first quarter or something. And then I think we kind of reined it in a bit, and outside of a couple like kind of obvious ones, wow. Best game of the season, Matthew Hansen. You said this about 10 minutes ago. Most fun. It was incredible. Everyone cashed tonight. We'll see. Dylan Brooks, I don't know what FAFO is, but absolutely. Fuck out of here. I don't know. I'm a boomer. Dejon Davis, great and exciting game against the Rockets. Whole team cash. Holy crap, the Rockets were fucking fun, man. Amon Thompson in the first half, I think he was kind of a bit of a no-show in the second half, but that first half, Tari Eason, 4 steals, like Amon Thompson just grilling our shooters, and then cutting for like 10 points, and then while Sengun was in foul trouble early, like they had everyone else kind of popping, Cam Whitmore and everything. They have a really fun team to like kind of stand proud of. But yeah, I don't know. And there's this other guy named Dylan Brooks, whatever. That was the fake thuggery from him. My God, that flopping call. Oh, goated refs. A lot of kick balls happening this season, and a lot of like kind of like they were tripping on themselves, or they were driving to the hole. Turns out to not be much of anything. But yeah, the rest really weren't in the way. I think they actually held their ground tonight. It could have been a very chippy game as it was, but they didn't really call it that way. They let it play. That's why the game was so exciting. Right? That's why the storyline kind of built out throughout the game. And that's also why, like, holy crap, that game was so fun because, if they like double tech, settle everyone down, call chippy files, this game would have no pace, no story, no arc. Everyone would like just be flat. And then, Jim Peterson was like, and that's why 3-point shooting is amazing. Well, if everyone's just chucking, that wouldn't be much of a story. But the story became like the fest at the end where like Ant just popped off for 12. Conley hit that like kind of like clutch three at the end there too, like kind of like sealing the game. And oh boy, what a game. I am so high on this new energy from the Wolves because I think what we were seeing in the early start of the season was like just a bunch of like slow, prodding, old players, and that's not who we are. Like I loved how we came out kind of fast, and like even Gobert was sprinting in transition. My gosh, that was incredible. Let's get to some more comments because my God, I'm so behind. I'm hyper on this fucking game. I can't stop talking. Poetry. Target Center was rocking. Sam Squatch, you were at the game? Fuck yeah, dude. Both the team and the fans deserve these last two games. Amen, amen, amen. And it was cold for like 2 quarters straight and then turned hot like a human torch in the fourth quarter. My God. Right after the Fantastic Four teaser trailer. Ooh, coincidence? Not so sure. Yeah. Butterfly, what's up? What's up? Luke B, welcome to the show. Conley really brought the stability we needed to win this game. What a W without a thumb. That's a W right there. Member for 14 months. Finally a good game. Who's this guy? Why is he a mod? Charlie Barley. Remember that year and a half we all forgot we drafted Jalen Clark. We drafted him injured, right? Is that correct? He came to us injured. Yeah, maybe I think he injured himself during his like run. Was he at UCLA? And then like he just had surgery, so he was out. He was like kind of a redshirted, and I think that's fine. I mean, we had the success we did last year. Like Pepperidge Farm remembers. Nice. Always enjoying bullies getting bullied. Always love it. Let's go, Joker Nation. Love to see you again. My God, killer commentary last night from you, my friend. Hope to see some stuff from you. Everyone gets a cash or A1. Everyone gets an A1, you think? Whoa. Never in doubt. I would be totally fine losing this game. Actually, I thought like coming into this end of the back-to-back, we were going to lose this game. Houston didn't play yesterday. Houston didn't make a move or whatever. Yeah, that maybe they're out. Who are they out? Like Jabari Brown, Jabari Smith. That's what it was. And Fred VanVleet. But they have role players that can really kind of emerge, and you can't really stop one. They have so many types of players. Yes, I agree, Nicole. Best game of the season. I'm so behind. Crone, my God, Crone. Give it up for Crone. What do people do? Here's a heart. 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 It's all you. It's all you, baby. I've run out of things to say to you about you. You're just the best. Charlie Barley, Dylan Brooks asked for it, and he got it. Oh my God, that flop call got me off my chair. It was so good. He was trying to bait Terrence Shannon Jr., who was just like, I'm the same size as you, man. It was so funny. The Rockets are physical. Yes. I welcome that. I think there was a trend in the NBA, and almost like maybe you guys were seeing it, but like there could have been a path where like hand checking couldn't, like that would be a foul. The elbows are fouls and stuff like that. They're allowing physical play. It's really bringing the energy and like tenacity out of teams. And I think that's a better product. We were speaking about product last night. We were speaking about product this whole season. The NBA ratings are down or whatever the fuck they want to say. Sorry for swearing so much, but like having games like this, this should be like nationally broadcasted. This type of game because this environment was palpable, was exciting from my end on the other side of the fucking world, right? Well, Pacific Coast. Marcus FM 626. Yo, what's up? Bro, he was cold in the second and third quarter. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we're good. Raptor Bite. Anthony Edwards will play on the 24th. You won't fly out of LA, right? Yeah. Now, holy heck, what a war. The Rockets always make you go through. Yeah. Alrighty. Sweet dreams to Dylan. Night night. What do they do? That's Steph Curry. We don't do that. Oh my god, though. Ants like and he like did it right in front of Dylan Brooks after that three. Oh, that was so fun. Peterson was like containing himself, hoping that Ant would get a tech or something from that. Petitioning for Crunch to get a cash tier tonight. All those gloves. That was sick. There's nothing there. I'm actually surprised that Gobert got a tech, but whatever. I'm surprised. I actually was happy with this result, but I was like, I'll just play on, right? Honestly, but I'm happy that they like let it go. Nothing more than that. The Nas grill, like kind of like I don't know. I can't even replicate that. Don't even screenshot that shit. No, no, no. But he had a fun face that like yeah he's like I'm like that. I'm like that. I love that. Oh my god, I can't wait to hear like post game chatter and like the breakdown from the actual NBA statisticians and podcast hosts like Dane Moore and everyone. Yeah, God, yeah, go check whatever they're out doing out there. Ant is MVP so far of the season. Yo, I was starting to doubt like what kind of team are we when Ant goes down? We don't have DiVincenzo, we don't have Randall. Those are like a huge loss of offensive identity. And we had like a lineup out there without Nas Reed. So without Ant and without Nas Reed, and we were just like, who's taking the shots? Well, that took like 3 possessions, timeout, get Nas in. Nas hit a 3. Ooh, back in. Couple spell minutes here and there, and then Ant's back in, and we can finish the quarter strong. Jalen Clark, rookie of the year. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, too soon. I was waiting on that Ant dunk. Yes. Oh my God, Terrence Shannon Jr. coming in cold from 3, hitting that 3, and then that dunk. Oh my God. This is what I mean. I'm overhyped right now. Just because I'm just like my heart's still pounding. Wearing my Wolves gear. Really excited. I was really excited for this game just because I thought at the end of a back-to-back we were gonna maybe we'd lose, maybe get blown out, but we would see a lot of the young dudes, especially when Terrence Shannon Jr. just getting back in, ready, and kind of like seeing 45 seconds last night, right? So I think he was geared up for a show tonight, and I'm so happy. Jalen fucking Clark, the rookies tonight. This is why you got to play them because they develop and they maybe become something for you. And when you just like hope and pray for them to show up when your stars and role players are down, like you don't know what you're gonna get, so you kind of don't trust it. And yeah, okay, with the jumbo boxing gloves, yes, yes. Let's push. Big win, says Zach from Twitter. What's up? Great to have you. 420 Sports. Wow, 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 wow. That sounds like the Oreo guy from TikTok. I don't know why I'm saying that shit. Justin Kevin O'Connell won Coach of the Year. Congrats, Vikings fans. That's awesome. Whoa, Super Bowl this weekend, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Didn't get to watch the game, but the rebounding was huge. Somewhat Solo says rookies. That's all you gotta say because holy crap! In a moment where like no one was hitting shots, like Jaden was kind of struggling there with the shot. Rudy Gobert hit like a second half wall. Conley's Conley, but like Nikhil Alexander Walker wasn't hitting shots. The only production off the bench, and Nas was kind of there, but not like taking over the game. The only production off the bench was the rookies, and like we needed every single one of those points to kind of take this game. Haku. Charlie Barley, you're on a roll. Old school wrestling, but Haku was a legit stomp out. You out guy. Nice. F around and find out. Okay, sorry. That's like 20 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Thank you, us, for giving ourselves. Nice. W Cameron, thank you for doing that, my friend. W Wad Squad. Hashtag Discord, join the Discord. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for joining. If this is some content that makes any sort of sense, this is just hype right now. Hashtag no analysis, just straight up, just vibes. This is something you'd like to see more of. Hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. How about that fucking dunk by Terrence Shannon Jr. though? That reverse dunk in the first quarter by Gobert. When have I ever seen? I don't think I've seen that before. Oh my gosh. Let's move it. Let's move. Let's move. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Simon Waits. Thank you so much for the donation. Cam has to move back to Minnesota. 5 or 6 exclamation points. I've lost count. Wolves back. Those Timberwolves hats that like have like the little like ears going down, they're cute and also awesome. Like I think they're super fun. I think whoever's doing the merch has nailed it with back-to-back years of like just awesome shit from the Nas towels to this. That's sick. We got to get some like killer jerseys because I think I'm done with these kind of like neon black jerseys. I don't really think the nice jerseys are all that satisfying. We got to go bold. We got to go different. Why can't we keep our retro jerseys, right? That was a fantastic fourth quarter. Shut down, right? Was it 33-16 or something? Let me see if I can read a box score. And turns out I can't. 35-16. Amazing. Yes. They kept on repeating this, Joker Nation. They kept on saying this in like throughout the broadcast. Give me this for 7 games. I would love this. Like the energy that we saw from like the Denver series game, you know, all throughout. Give me that for 7 games. He didn't want it. I gave him 40. I love that. 14 for 15 from the free throw line. What was it? 17 for 18 last night. This is Shea Gildas Alexander territory. And what's crazy is that he's even getting like calls not called, right? Like there could be so much more. The fact that he's like back to his rookie ways of just driving faster, anticipating the defense and going through it, even in transition. We started to like fall in love with the three and not like get to the rim because also like, I don't know, he's tired. He's not getting the calls. They're double teaming him. So like it's hard for him to find and see through things, but he's young. Like in a lot of ways, like he's learning on the job, right? Incredible performance. I am sorry if I'm missing out some of you guys. Butterfly, TSJ, and Clark had a breakout performance. And Ant and the whole team were such cheerleaders. When Terrence Shannon Jr. hit that 3 and Ant was just like revving him up, man, I love that. I love seeing that. Oh my God. Wow. It was a sound 420 Sports bong mix. Oh, got it. Okay, guys, did I catch up with all of you? Nice. The 3 rookies played fantastic, especially Clark. Hit 3 big threes in the crucial moments. Yes. Oh my God, every 3 was like incredible. Every 3 was like from the same spot too, like from the side of the where Timberwolves were. I love that how we like have that where our defense is in the second half kind of at the Rockets bench, and our offense is where we are, and so like every bucket just has this like extra boost because you know our fans support, but also like our own players are getting up and revving you up. So love seeing that. All right, let's find a way to do so. To the tier list as we go. Do I remember how to do this? Yes. Do I actually remember how to do this? No. As I caught my breath there for a second, this is just a tier list off of vibes only. This is a tier list off of tonight's performance, not like overall for the season. Ant's an A1 always because he's just remarkable, but like, you know, last night we had to give it to him. 49 points, man. It was incredible. Even though he was chasing for 50, he still pulled it out. The whole team was incredible tonight, right? Maybe we had a couple kind of like no shows, but for the most part, I think Finch played a hand in that too. Like if you weren't producing the couple minutes, we couldn't spare a possession. We couldn't spare a square. For that, Finch gets a cash. Maybe an A1. Ooh. Then we got to give it to him. A little tierflation. Brought to you by crunch, the gloves in this title fight. Oh my god, the noise from the trade deadline. And here's two teams that didn't make a move. And this was maybe the best game of the night. We'll see. Of course, there's bias and everything. Joe Ingles kind of getting into Deshaun Tate's, or what was that? Jayshawn Tate's and Dylan Brooks's gear. Catch. Let's go. He didn't play a second, but whatever. Maybe a couple no-shows here. Whoa. What am I looking at? Luka Garza, 2 minutes. Didn't do anything. I'm gonna give him a big fat meh. I don't think you can argue with that. Rob Dillingham, 13 minutes. Back to back, like underhand finger roll layups. That was sick. The Gobert seal / shove. The non-offensive call. That's great. I love to see it. Let's have some favoritism, home cooking. I don't know if he struggled out there, but he was getting outmatched by just the size of Houston. And whenever Reed Shepherd was out there, I think he was on Reed Shepherd. I was worried because Reed Shepherd had hit that three, and Dillingham didn't really do anything on his end. So I'm luckily he got the best of this matchup. But not a whole lot of anything else. 3 for 5 and kind of zeros across the board, except for a couple turnovers. 6 points though. Can't really complain. Can't really kind of fault him for the kind of play he was playing. I'm gonna give him a meh. And then after a couple more of these guys, I'll check the comments. Sorry that I'm behind my stupid one screen, eh? Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 32 minutes. 2 points. 3 assists. And a steal or something like that. I think he played really solid defense, but, you know, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. It's just that I think Conley went out with a hand injury, and then we needed someone to score, and we weren't getting any movement. We weren't getting, like, the ball wasn't moving. The ball was getting sticky. And, like, you know, Alexander Walker wasn't really producing. I'll give him a meh as well. Maybe bump it up for tierflation. But the two rookies tonight off the bench, Terrence Shannon Jr. and Jalen Clark. Let's go. Terrence Shannon Jr. in only 6.5 minutes. It felt like all of that was in that first half. And I think maybe that was actually the case. What was it? Jaden picked up his third foul. And Minot's on the bench right now. So I think he wanted to try someone else. Also, I think Terrence Shannon Jr. playing the one-on-one with Ant. You got to feel it because I think also Terrence Shannon Jr. was ready. I really do think so. Hit that first three, hit that dunk, that crazy monster fucking dunk over two Houston defenders. I gotta give him a nice. I gotta give him nice. Ooh. But hit that first three. Gotta give him cash. Gotta give him cash. First NBA game and a monster dunk. That's like, he's gonna be on the top 10. He's gonna be a top 10 player right now. NBA highlights, right? Unless Wemby does something crazy. Oh, Wemby's not even playing. Ooh, guaranteed TSJ. Jalen Clark. Get your grades in for Jalen Clark. 18 minutes. Wish it was 30 minutes. In a lot of ways, he's rendering Nickeil Alexander-Walker kind of expendable. He's not expendable, but raising his value. Holy crap. 18 minutes. 5 for 9 from the floor. Was not shy. 17 points, including 4 for 6 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. His rebounds, all of them were offensive. And he played about as good a defense as you can get against the players that he was playing against. The NBA is not ready for this guy. We're not ready for him. And I think we're going to need him. I just hope and pray and wish and do whatever the fuck that was, that like he stays in the rotation. DiVincenzo, Randall are back. That's fine. When they're back, this guy needs 15 minutes a game. And I don't know where those minutes are coming from. Conley might take a step back. Jaden might take a couple minutes back. This guy can actually even play the 4. I think he was even subbing out Naz Reid. Ooh, spicy. Especially when like teams go small, like he can put the 4. I remember like a few years ago when he had like Josh Okogie play the 4. That was kind of sus, right? But like now it's kind of more normal and routine. And Jalen Clark, game of his life. I loved him. A1 Jay Clark. I don't know what they call him. What do we call him? What kind of nickname? Double. Oh, and he wears Wiggins' jersey, right? He wears 22. He was a 0. Jalen Clark is cat. A1 butterfly. Triple post. A1 for Clark. A1 easy. Easy A1. And no turnovers. With that D, giggity, he's going to get extra minutes. I'm not more excited for Clark minutes than Dilly minutes. Can I just say, sorry for that clap right in the mic. Clark, Terrence Shannon Jr. are rookies, and they did not play anything like that. They played like veterans that they couldn't like get through. I loved it. And kind of brings me back to like the rookie years of Levine with a couple plays, a couple games there, and like the rookie Wiggins. Ooh, that was like top peak Wiggins. And like Rubio's first initial games were like just the passing just made me so just like electric. And the stadium, like the arena, Target Center couldn't have been more excited for the future. I can't be more excited for the future when Jalen Clark, Terrence Shannon Jr., Dillingham, these guys are getting minutes, meaningful minutes in a meaningful game, not garbage time, and they show out like this. Gets me pretty hyped for the future. I just hope that they get burned. I hope they get time out there. Someone in Discord, shout out to Discord, was like, I think Clark has quickly become my 3rd favorite Timberwolf, and I'm right there with him. I don't know who my 2nd favorite Timberwolf is. Is it Clark? Is it Terrence Shannon Jr. already? Yeah, for a while we had 4 guards and Naz Reid on the floor. LOL. I really think that was a clutch moment in the game. Cam Whitmore was at the 4. I think like it went small or something like that. And then we matched it. But also the fact that like Gobert was kind of getting owned by Sengun in the second half. However, we'll talk about Gobert in a minute. But Gobert's effort in the first half is not to be forgotten. He was amazing. Jaden Clark Kent. I love that. Superman is in the building. 420 Sports. Clark is a beast. Jason Doberman. He's a dog. Jalen Oops. Cowboy Chuntis. Love the name. 17 points in 18 minutes is crazy for someone who just, they say he just plays defense. Comment of the night. Holy crap. That's right. That's all that was advertised was this guy has this athleticism and everything, but he just plays defense. And all of his points came off of steals and stuff like that. Wow. Incredible stuff. Clark is our Lou Dort. Let's hope. Or like our Marcus Smart, or you know what I mean? Wow. Deion Davis says Wolves continue to play like this, they might be dangerous in the playoffs. The hope that I have is that we stay out of the play-in. And then we're the 3-6 matchup against the Rockets. That'd be so sick. All right. Max Christie. Max Christie is looking pretty good. I think he already played for Dallas. That's good. All right, getting back to the tier list. I said short show, and I didn't mean it. Have we gone through all the bench players? Dillingham, Clark, Shannon, yes. To the starters. Jaden McDaniels had an awful beginning. I think he started like 1 for 6, 3 turnovers. He was just getting blocked by his own like length at the rim. Ended the game 6 for 15, 12 points, 8 rebounds. There he is with 8 rebounds again. A killer fucking block shot. 5 fouls, which 3 of them were just ass, especially with like Jalen Green falling down and crap like that. 4 assists. He's passing at a higher clip, and I love it because his playmaking is super underrated, and I think it's needed. Um, I'm gonna. He went over 4 from 3, but he's been on a nice tear. I'm gonna give him a meh, and if there was a B tier, I'd give him a B. Um, I don't know if he was nice. Let's see. Let's see what you guys say. Seatbelt cash. Whoa, 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 whoa! I might be wrong. Nice. All right, he's nice. All right, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I don't know if he was cash. Jaden McKing gets cash. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Nice is better. Jaden had a nice game. Silent Reaper goes up 8 boards and tierflation. Oh, you're right. Just for the J finger roll, man. I love it. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to this new tier list. Mike Conley, 28 minutes, 16 points, including 4 for 4 from 3 with a broken thumb. 5 assists, a turnover, a steal, a blocked shot. Who did he block? He brought at the rim, I remember. I don't remember who it was. But this was cash. This was nice at the least. And I think he brought a lot of stability. My boy, Big Mike, is back. Where is Old Tier? Oh, there you are. There you are, Old Tier. Look at me. I made it this time. Where does Old Tier belong? Maybe right there? Ooh, I think right there. We're going to put Conley right there. Get well soon, Dante DiVincenzo. We need you back. Well, we want you back. Cash for Mike. Cash for Mike. 4 for 4 from 3. You're right. You're right. But he has to stay in Old Tier. The living tier list. Old sounds bad. Shit. Old. How about money? There you go. Sorry, Cameron. I'm screwing up the tier list. One night only, though. One night only. It's a dynamic tier list, guys. Old can be wherever it wants to be. Sorry about that. Naz Reid. Yes, indeed. I didn't see any towel waving tonight, but in 35 minutes, 15 points, 11 rebounds. I love it when our bigs rebound. I love it when there's like no like fight for the boards. He's just like within each other, with like I remember like when Vando and Cat would fight for boards. I don't really see any of that. I love that like individually they're getting theirs, right? And actually when Naz Reid boards, it's like it's transition go time, baby. So I love it when he does 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 offensive rebounds. His shot was a little off tonight, but he was still aggressive. And I think his fight with like Jason Tate and all the other players, Tari Eason, they kind of elevated his game defensively, I thought. And I think that he just had a really, really solid, great game. Nice for Nas indeed. Let's put him there. Look at how crazy fun that is for a tier list. Good summation so far of how the game felt and how the game played. Leads us with a couple other players left. Rudy Gobert, 35 minutes, 13 points, 10 rebounds, couple free throws, couple fouls, including like 3 or 4 in a row. His second half was not a letdown, but it was just kind of pales in comparison to his actual first half. His first half crushed with 9 points and 6 rebounds. And even though, we were a little behind before the half, like I just thought that his speed and the fact that like Ant was looking for him because in transition and just like the pick and roll was really working. When Ant can find Gobert and Gobert does literally only dunk, like literally run to dunk, it's important. It's important as like a DNA for a team because if he does anything else, it's a chance, you know. And we saw it in Houston. We can't give possessions up. So Houston, their hands are everywhere. We saw it even like multiple times. I think it was like 2 or 3 turnovers from Gobert, where it's like he decides to do something different, and they're in his lane, and they strip the ball off of him, and the pass isn't crisp, and he turnover, right? Like he knows this stuff. End of a back to back. I wasn't going to complain if he like shat the bed, but I thought he was pretty solid in the first half, kind of shutting down Sengun. The second half, Sengun kind of popped off, but they really kind of like forced it and like really like played into that role, and that kind of got their shooters cold. Like Jalen Green was 9 for 22, but he was, I don't know, at the end of the half, he had like 18, 21 points or something. At the end of, yeah, 20 points, 7 for 11. 7 for 11. He turns into 9 for 22. Whoa. Actually, I didn't see that Jalen Green went to the free throw line as much as he did, but they got some players, man. Holy crap. Love that team. And like, and they're hurt, right? The Jeff Greens and Aaron Holidays of the world aren't even playing. Oh my god. Let's see our grades for Gobert. Gobert needs to play offensively like McGee, rebound, run out, and dunk. Crone, we are in sync. I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot. Uh oh. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Double double for Nas. A1. What am I doing wrong? Nas double double at the 4 is playoff run stuff. Yes, yes. That tech on Rudy there was so dumb. I'm legit not upset about it, but like he just kind of did a stupid shove, and I guess they had to do something, right? Well, I don't like that you're gonna riot. So what do I need to fix it? I'm not gonna move him to an A1. Do I need to add another tier? Oh no. Aunt MJ 235 or 23.5. I get it now. 7-4 without Dante. Having Ant gives us a massive floor. Will bringing Dante and Julius back only enhance our recent play? Julius was solid before he got injured. Yes. Yes. I think that this has really helped um boost our confidence and morale for the team. Look at how we're playing. We're playing with so much energy on both sides of the ball. You can't You're gonna get yoinked. You're gonna get pulled if you don't, do your task, don't do your job. This is only gonna next man up kind of thing. Now we have Clark. Don't fuck it up, Dante. We're gonna put Clark in. Don't screw it up, Julius Randle. We got Nas Reed right there, and Terrence Shannon and Jalen Clark. Like, oh my gosh, it's incredible to see this. And like honestly, through adversity, like emerges new talent, emerges new value, and you can kind of like trust in like who you brought in together as the team comp this year. I, you're right, a massive floor. And when he's off the floor, like who do we go to? That's one of our biggest weaknesses. And that's where Dante and Julius are really going to thrive. And so I think we have a pecking order, of course, but like it's even more seen in games like this. I really enjoy this comment. Bring Julius back slowly. We need him, of course, but we don't like we're not in a rush to get him back. And like taking like the time to evaluate him, really bring him back like earnestly and not like rush it where he could re-injure, like uh I don't know, like it's a hip groin injury or something. I don't really know 100% what's going on. I know he landed funky in one of the games recently. I would hate for that to happen. Because yeah, we need his burly butt. Cowboy Trent a small shove to get him off his teammate shouldn't have been tech, but basically they're saying their action was equivalent and they're not at all. I agree, but also there is no way I am complaining about the rest tonight, despite the missing calls and whatever. They gave Ant the benefit of the doubt a lot of times. They let them play, and so you have to take the good with the bad and sometimes the ugly. And I actually thought that I wasn't really like looking for the refs, like, hey, why not, why not, why not? But whatever. Who cares if he gets pissed off? We want him to opt out of this option anyway. I wonder what happens in the offseason. Like, I'm not ready for the offseason, but in a lot of ways, it's gonna be a pretty spicy offseason. All these teams retooled for this year's playoff run and beyond. And like, who's in the market for another big? Like, there's gonna be a lot of teams that are gonna be kind of eyeing what we do and maybe trying to capitalize on like the fact that we want to get under the apron and everything. We'll see what happens. Having this is another. Oh, I love this comment. Having another like these three rookies, the cheap three rookies on as our benching will give so much flexibility in the future. Absolutely, go Wolves, my friend. Still not worried about our future. Right on. Okay, to the player of the night, as always, as it feels so routine. Let me just tie this comment real quick. Sorry. 39 minutes, 11 for 25 from the floor, just the hair under 50%. 41 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, a couple turnovers, no worries. A block shot, 14 for 15 from the free throw line. Let me break it down to you by quarter. He had 18 points in the first quarter, well on his way to 72. He comes back in the second quarter kind of as a dud. He hits a couple free throws, doesn't really kind of reintegrate himself. Third quarter, kind of has a really sluggish kind of output. 1 for 8 from the floor, in fact. And it was all Dillingham and Jalen Clark and a couple like and a 3 from Nasri that really like set us up for a fourth quarter because he was so pissed off. We stayed in the game. We didn't get like double digit leads or whatever. And Anthony Edwards cooks in the fourth quarter with 16 points. That first quarter, bookending with the fourth quarter heroics, 3 for 5 from 3, including 3 in a row. He gets to the line for an and one, that crazy possession. You love it. You got to see it. Got to love it. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, by the way, played the entire fourth quarter. That's interesting. Atlanta tier. Thanos tier. A1. Easy A1. Need a stratosphere tier. A1. Those threes were deep as well. Thank you, Grady, for not saying from Mankato. Easiest A1 I've ever A1'd. That was amazing. That was such a fun game. That was the best game of the season for me. 10 out of 10 aura. His attitude reminded me of like the Phoenix series, the Denver series. The barking with Dylan Brooks just kind of gets me going in ways that like this is sports, man. Sports are just a hobby, but like it fuels me, man. Like I can't wait for the next game. Can't wait for the second half of the season. I didn't put Rudy Gobert up there. I didn't even grade him. What did we say? We said old. Sorry, guys. Thank you for that, Manimal. Yes. Whoa. T. Kubler. Anthony Edwards records broken over the last 2 weeks. Most threes in franchise history. Most 40-point games in franchise history. Most 45-point games in franchise history. He's only 23. Whoa. Amen. Posing, dancing, chirping Ant is worth the ticket. Yeah, I would love to hear from Cameron and all everyone else from who's at the game. Ant-Man is one of 5 players to score 8,000 career points at his age, I believe. Let's throw it into the stratosphere of just records he's going to be shattering. Apparently, it's been reported that he's not really interested. I even think from him himself, he's not interested in the 3-point contest. He was asked. We'll see what happens. But we need some Minnesota representation in the auxiliary the Saturday night, man. We need Terrence Shannon Jr. in the dunk contest. We need Dillingham with the swiftiness. I don't know, the skills competition or something. Put them in there. They're entertaining, man. They're gonna be fun. Mac McClung again in the dunk contest. My gosh. We need some new energy. Can they sign him to a 10 to 15-year contract just to be safe? Who, Jalen Clark? Oh, last year. That was last year, right? Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god, so fucking funny. Um, actually, I think I was like not turning on Ant, but I was like, man, we're watching you just fucking around. I felt so not embarrassed, but just like everyone's there watching him, and he's just like literally one handing it. Oh my god, so funny. He would. He would. Oh, you're already calling it next year. Mac McClung comes for his four-peat and gets squashed by TSJ. It's TSJ time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's TSJ time. Unlimited ammo. Where's that guy? Who's that guy? Steve Terry or whatever? TSJ time. I love that. And MJ 23.5. Maybe we won't have to bring back Na next year for 15 million. I would hope we do a sign and trade. Losing Na for nothing would be awful. I'm so happy that his like presence in the league is like solidified now. Like he was just kind of like a scrap, not full. I wouldn't say filler trade piece, but like forgotten. And then, my God, I'm so happy that he's found something, some role, some piece in what he's been able to build over the course of his career here with Minnesota. But yeah, like with Clark's emergence, makes Na expendable, but I will never forget the Denver series and how Na just completely took over that series. And that's the tier list for tonight. Looks great. Oh wait, that's an old time. It's one of those like wind up phones or wind up cameras. Oh my god! I was talking to a kid and we were talking about like how would you kind of charade like calling someone, and I did this, and they didn't know what that meant. And actually, like this didn't make sense. It's this now. Like FaceTime is calling now. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying any of that, but shout out to wind up cameras and people with gray hair. Woo. Alrighty, guys. That was a tier list. I don't know why I said any of the other things. Cameron's still in Minnesota. Shout out to him, winning 2 straight for himself. As we gear up into the All-Star break, I think that's in March, so we still have a few games left. Moving up on the standings, winners of 2 straight, winners of 7 of 10. The Clippers just made a trade. Kings made a trade. Levine looks fun in Sacramento. That's gonna be a good team. Lakers made a couple trades too. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Chet Holmgren's coming back. Denver, Houston, Memphis did not make trades. OKC, I think, kind of like squared away some of their 2-ways. So it's just going to be a bloodbath in the West. The Spurs are on the come up with Fox. Golden State Warriors and General Soreness, I wish you well. Wait, really? Oh, of course. They just announced all the teams tonight. All-Star weekend next weekend? Why did I think March? I'm so happy it's not March. Let's look at the schedule coming up here. And by us, I mean me. Whoa. Friday, we got some games. Saturday, who do we play? Portland. Revenge game. Oh my God, I got a Lakers ad. Portland on Saturday. Cleveland on Monday. This season is crazy. And Tuesday also. Whoa. Tuesday with Milwaukee. We just got Kuzma. And then wow, OKC. Jesus, with Chet Holmgren. All right. Then next weekend is, you are correct, All-Star weekend. My gosh. Oh, did we hear anything about that arbitration crap? I think I saw something with Krasinski about like nothing's really for sure yet. We'll hear more this weekend or something. But if we actually got any sort of like fact or any sort of data from whatever happened, I'd love to hear it. But Yeah, ooh. Build a new stadium with a statue, like living legend. Oh my god, what if you made a statue of Luca as Dallas and then you traded him? Oh my gosh, that'd be so silly. Nas is gonna want to be a starter. Most likely you'll have to trade Randall in the offseason. I just think it makes sense. Like Nas didn't have like the best game tonight, but just his threat from three, it's gonna be always there. And I think that's what we've been wanting. That's the reason why we made some of the moves we made, and it was calculated in a lot of ways. Like we didn't make a trade in the around the deadline because nothing really kind of worked in our favor, but also we made that trade loudly before the season, so we had all this time to like get to this point. A lot of teams are going to now have to find new energy, find new flow. They have the All-Star weekend to kind of up their play calls and philosophies. We have that advantage of not needing to really like adjust much. But all right, cool. Kamara for the Blazers is a stud. Yeah, I mean, every team has players, man. What's up, David Peterson? Welcome back. Just got home from the game. Somehow free center court tickets up 16 rows up. Incredible. Good for you, my friend. I love it. I felt a lot of guilt when I kind of like took a small little sabbatical from the team and from the show. But I was also like at a point where I was not really having fun. I was telling Cameron, man, this is getting kind of to be work, and I don't want this to be work. I want this to be just like a celebration of the team, right? And look at this. Look at how we look now. I cannot look away. The energy is so riveting. Like this is what I've been craving. And we got a teaser. We got a teaser in the playoffs. We got a teaser, that sweep of the Phoenix Suns, who's like yelling at each other right now. Tyus Stones Jones himself is not the savior of that team. I guess they've traded Yusuf Nurkic away. We'll see what happens there. But go Wolves. I think it's going to be trading Randall during the season, during the draft using our first. And we'll extend Nas. We could let Na walk, and with Clark and Shannon coming up. You are Premonition King himself. That sounds amazing. It is 53 minutes in the show. It is almost an hour since the end of the game. You guys celebrate yourselves. Celebrate this win. Enjoy the rest of your night. It's been a blast. I'm so happy we're back. Wolves back. Yes, indeed. Guys, like the show on your way out. Hit the subscribe button. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I feel like the Discord saves me sometimes from just like screaming at the top of my lungs. Sometimes I do that anyways. But I like rush to the Discord to see what people are saying. When that Terrence Shannon Jr. dunk, I didn't know what to do with my hands. I just started like typing. Nonsense. It wasn't even words. It's so much fun in there. You guys make it great. That's why it exists. I mean, it's all because of you. Thank you so much for the donations. Simon Waits, Crone. Oh my God, you guys are the best. And Manimal. Yes. Adds so much to the watching the game. I agree. All right. Well, I think the next game is on Saturday. We will see you then. Intro's the outro. 52 wins is still in play. Shout out to you. Peace.
I believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to win the world championship.